Top of the morning to you, boys and girls. Richard Scanlon, Rein Horsemanship out here in Siler City. Beautiful day, birds are chirping, sun is shining. Wonderful day. Got my training horse Max out here with me. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about rein management. A lot of times when I'm giving lessons or I'm teaching clinics, I see a lot of people kind of doing two things. One, their reins are way too long and their elbows are back behind their backs, and they're trying to ride like this, and they're trying to, manipulate those hindquarters, and they're trying to move that forehand, and their reins are just way too long when they're riding. And what you want, generally when I'm riding, I like to keep my hands in front of my saddle horn, unless I'm kind of doing like a one rein stop deal where I'm sliding my hand down a rein and bringing their head around to the side. I want my hands in front of my saddle horn. But what a lot of people have a problem with is while they're riding, they have a hard time manipulating their reins and managing their reins, because once their hands are fixed on their reins, they're like, geez, I don't really know what to do. They have that sense of security, or that false sense of security where they don't want to let go of the reins because they're afraid they're going to lose control. But a lot of times in those situations, you need to let go of your reins, get a hold of your reins a little bit differently. So some things that I'm going to show you is, first is the California roll. And the way we do that is, say my reins are out here, I can hook a rein with each thumb and I can slide my hands out wide, and then I'm going to grab with my right hand and I'm going to roll that rein forward. So I'm going to roll that rein forward and then bring my hands together so that I have a roll in my left hand. That's the California roll. That way I have enough slack in that loop that I can lengthen my rein if I need to. I can shorten my rein if I need to. If I have that California roll, like say here, my left hand's further back than my right hand, to shorten that left rein, all I got to do is grab the roll, slide my hand down to the bottom of the roll, and now my hands are even. Okay, so that's California roll. When you're riding, try to practice this rein management where you're just kind of riding around and you get wide, and bring your hands up, bring them down, make your California roll, ride on. Practice letting go with the rein. Practice all of your maneuvers like you normally would, but play with keeping your hands in front of that saddle horn. When I realize that my hand, so here I'll ask him for his forehand, and what he's going to do is he's going to put his body in a bind because the reins are too long, and I'm going to ask him for that forehand. That's what a lot of people do. That reign's way too long, and instead of kind of having the rein short enough and just kind of coming out like that, they'll bring this rein, this side now, they'll bring this rein like back here, and they'll say move that forehand, but he's moving his hips instead. Keep that hand out. Kind of keep those reins a little bit shorter and in front of that saddle horn. Some other things that I'll do is I'll make that California roll like that, and I'll ride one-handed. I do a lot of stuff with my right hand. I generally always ride with my left hand when I'm riding one-handed. That gives my right hand something to do, whether it's opening gates, cracking a whip, roping, whatever. But when that California rolls in my left hand, say I want to go to the left, I can pinch, get up here closer to the camera. I got my rein weaved in between my fingers. So what I can do is I want to go left, is I'll pinch my left rein, let the right rein slide. Then I got my left hand turned. Now I'll walk out here. Now I'm going to pinch my right rein, pinch my right rein, let the left rein slide. Now I'm going to let the right rein slide. Now I have a left turn. But I only got a few turns in there, and then my circle's too small, and I can't manipulate my reins correctly. So what you could do when your circle's like this, you can just put a finger in there, slide down, got your California roll. Or if I'm roping or something and I'm kind of busy with my right hand, I can bite it, get your California roll. So those are some ways that I ride and kind of rein management. When you're out riding, really practice, letting go of those reins, sliding your hand down. If you want to do the one rein stop type deal, get free with your reins. Get very confident with your reins. If you find yourself riding like this, geez, do something. slide your hand down, get your hands in front of your reins or in front of your horn. I'll also ride a lot, especially when I'm preparing a horse for a bridle. And this is kind of the same way I'll ride a horse in a 2-rein, is I'll ride one-handed like that. And then what I'll do is I'll split the reins with my pinky. So I can still manipulate all my reins, I can still get all my turns. If I can pinch in one rein, pinch in the right rein, my stick turns to the right, and that's fine. Pinching that right rein, letting that left rein slide. And then here I am again, running out of rein. Shorten up, or if you're here, pinch, slide down, and you're ready to go again. So if you find yourself with your arms way back here, you know, shorten them up. Do that California roll, shorten them up, and get really used to sliding your hands down those reins, getting your hands to work independently on the reins so that you don't find yourself back here. And you don't want to be too far in front. I kind of ride in what I call a bridle box on a young horse. My bridle box will be about this big because I'm doing some direct reining. But as I refine, then I get my bridle box a little bit smaller so that when I am in a bridle and the horse is a little bit more refined, then I don't have to leave my bridle box and he's kind of hunting where my hands are, where my hands at. So, you know, start with a big bridle box and then get it gradually smaller and smaller.